I see the outlook for the Winnipeg market returning to some reasonable level of stability. Winnipeg has always been a stable market. It is tending not to be subject to some of the resource sector impacts that have hurt other provinces like Alberta and even Saskatchewan. Agriculture is definitely going to be a driving force moving forward in the Canadian Western economy, and Winnipeg is poised well to perform in that area, and so I think that will bode well for the commercial real estate market.
The Winnipeg market has performed better than many other markets across Canada. RBC's September Provincial Outlook Report stated that our GDP will contract the least, 3.8% versus a 6% national average. This is a result of our diversified economy, a lack of a boom-bust cycle, and continued steady growth. Industrial has performed well in our market, as many markets. Things did slow down in Q2 to Q3 2020, but largely as a result of the lack of cross-border travel. Decision makers for major companies are often travel restricted to come and look at property. So they haven't been able to do the in-person site selection that they would like. Retail, of course, has experienced some challenges. We see the best operators rising to the top and expanding by picking up exceptional sites. And they were previously operated by lesser operators. Multifamily construction and absorption continues to be a bright spot. In Manitoba, and more specifically Winnipeg, if they continue to attract first-class employers, like we just had an announcement that Amazon is coming and dipping their toe in the water, then we'll do well compared to our provincial peers. Office continues to be a challenge. A lot of new supply waiting to be absorbed. The work from home trend is twofold. Less folks in the office means less space required. However, people are banking on there being more square footage per capita use, and that is the hope, but we haven't seen it yet.
Our market over the next 15 months, we expect to be one of opportunity, but certainly one with risk. This pandemic is unfortunately impacting certain sectors of our economy like everywhere else in the world. Our portfolio at Private Pension Partners is predominantly purpose-built rental, so we are one of the fortunate ones to have been in this sector for roughly the last 10 years. In that specific sector, I do think we will see some opportunistic buying opportunities. I do think you will see some long-standing portfolios come to the market, largely because of a need to repatriate cash, rebalance portfolios, etc. So the apartment market in Winnipeg is doing quite well. There is supply. We're part of that supply chain that I think everybody is being very aware of. The lenders are aware of it, the developers are aware of it, and certainly the existing owners are aware of it. So on the multifamily side, I think that there will be opportunities for continued growth, and I think portfolios should do well. At the other end of the spectrum probably is the office market. A lot of downtown cores have been hollowed out. There will be buildings for sale. There will likely be more buildings for sale, and there may be buildings for lease. So this pandemic really has created a barbell type situation, I believe, in the real estate market, which I think will create opportunities and create some problems for people across the board. But having said that, the real estate market in Canada and specifically in Winnipeg tends to be very balanced. The fundamentals remain quite strong in all sectors. And I believe that over the next 15 months, if people are patient and calm with their tenants and their portfolios, we will find our way through this. I do think things will change and things will recover quickly. When it happens, whether it's a vaccine or at least treatments for COVID-19, but at the end of the day, the markets, it's hard to build lots of supply in any city, and Winnipeg is a bit insulated because of that. And the diversification of our economy because of our isolation has been a real steadfast strength here in our market. And as Economic Development in Winnipeg recently said, if you haven't been to Winnipeg in the last 5 years, you haven't been to Winnipeg. And I really believe that. So I think our market over the next 15 months is positioned for strength, but there will be opportunities and there will be some issues to work through, and we're not going to be immune from this either.